Thank you for purchasing the Quantum Thermal Straightener, a 2-application Japanese permanent hair straightening system. You're on your way to adding a very profitable service to your salon. The Quantum method blends Japanese technology with proven quantum know-how to create a system that permanently straightens curly and wavy hair. Only Quantum contains Equalizer 3, a special patented conditioning complex that smooths the cuticle to enhance shine and manageability, helps prevent damage and eliminates static and flyaway, and also improves hair texture and body. In addition, our thermal straightening system has minerals, collagen, and nourishing multivitamin complex to help provide inner hair strength. This treatment will give your clients silky, straight, healthy, and shiny-looking hair. We're about to take you step by step through the thermal straightening process. Let's get started. Quantum Thermal Straightener comes in 2 formulas, normal resistant and color treated. Use the normal resistant formula for hair that has never been color treated. Use the color treated formula on hair processed with 20 volume peroxide or less, or on hair highlighted less than 40%. Be sure to select the correct formula before the thermal straightening service. Each kit has enough product to do 1 long hair application, 2 shoulder-length hair applications, 1 shoulder-length hair application and 2 regrowth treatments, or 4 regrowth treatments. Only Quantum gives you the best hair straightening formula at a very reasonable price. More cost savings for you. Let's meet our model Jennifer. Before we get started, let's examine her hair. Jennifer has a natural curl and she also color treats it. While her hair appears to be healthy, the ends are slightly porous. Be sure to examine the hair for breakage, discoloration, and pore elasticity. Don't forget to do a strand test on the hair. If the hair breaks or discolors after the strand test, do not straighten the hair. Also, check to see if the scalp has sores or abrasions, and ask your client if they ever had an allergic reaction to perms or other cosmetic product. If so, do not straighten the hair. Do not use on hair that has been chemically relaxed with sodium hydroxide or no-lye relaxers, or on hair previously treated with henna, metallic salts, or color restorers. Remember to always read and follow the complete directions that accompany the product. Now is also a good time to find out about your client's lifestyle and expectations. As you know, it's all about getting to know your client as well as keeping a record of the service. Remind your client that the thermal straightening process is permanent. After examining Jennifer's hair, we recommend using the color-treated formula. Jennifer's record card also shows that when her hair was last tinted, a 20 volume peroxide was used. Now that we've examined Jennifer's hair and know her expectations, let's go through the kit so that we can become familiar with it. Each Quantum Thermal Straightener kit contains 1 Quantum Porosity Equalizer, 1 Thermal Straightener, 2 Quantum Neutralizers, and 1 Quantum Leave-In Treatment. In addition to the Quantum Thermal Straightener kit, make sure you have the following additional items: tint brush, protective gloves, wide tooth comb, plastic cape or towel, quantum clarifying shampoo, and a ceramic flat iron capable of reaching a temperature of 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit. We're ready to get started with the actual thermal straightening process. You will spend around 4 to 5 hours performing the service from the moment your client walks in until final styling. For faster results, you may want to ask the help of 1 or 2 more stylists. Cover the client's shoulders with a plastic cape or towel. Then shampoo the hair with quantum clarifying shampoo. Towel dry the hair thoroughly and apply the Quantum Porosity Equalizer, also known as Step 1. The porous areas of the hair should absorb more than the less porous areas. On Jennifer, more porosity equalizer will be applied to the ends of her hair. Be sure not to oversaturate the hair. Now you're ready to apply the Quantum Thermal Straightener. Comb and section the hair into T-partings. Starting at the nape of the neck, make 3/4 inch partings across the section. Then, starting 1/2 inch from the scalp, apply the Quantum Thermal Straightener. Step 2. directly from the jar onto the hair with a tint brush. Spread the product throughout the entire length of the hair, including the ends, while avoiding the root area. Never apply the product to the scalp, since contact with the scalp may cause irritation. With medium tension, gently comb the hair straight with a wide tooth comb. Continue up to the top of the head, gently combing each section, making sure there is enough product in the hair at all times. Once the application is complete, process the hair at room temperature. There is no need to cover the hair. Never use a dryer. After processing the hair for 5 minutes, do a strand test using the coil method. Take a few strands of hair at mid-shaft between the crown and the nape of the neck. Coil the strand around your index finger. If the coil opens, the hair needs additional processing. Repeat this test every 5 minutes until processing is complete. Perform this test at different positions along the hair strand, at the top, middle, and the ends, and on different places around the head, crown, back, sides, and top. If the hair strand maintains its coiled form, the hair has been fully processed. Processing times can vary from client to client depending on curl, porosity, texture, as well as whether the hair is tinted or highlighted. Remember, for normal or resistant hair, use the normal resistant formula. The maximum processing time for normal hair is 35 minutes. For resistant hair, the maximum processing time is 45 minutes. Processing times for hair tinted with 20 volume peroxide or hair highlighted 40% or less is 5 to 15 minutes max, using the color-treated formula. If the coil test indicates that the hair is sufficiently processed at the more porous areas of the hair strand, usually the ends of the hair strands, but not at the more resistant crown area, place the ends of the hair on a towel and spray this processed portion with water to slow and stop the chemical process. When processing is complete, rinse the hair for 5 to 7 minutes with warm water and remove all the quantum thermal straightener. Excessively thick and/or very porous hair may take longer to thoroughly rinse. Keep the hair as straight as possible during the rinsing procedure, then gently finger dry the hair with a blow dryer, leaving a 10 to 20% moisture level in the hair. Now that the straightener is rinsed out and the hair has dried to the proper moisture level, you can begin the thermal process. Before we discuss that, let's go over some precautions when using a ceramic flat iron. Do not use a ceramic flat iron on damaged or weakened hair. The safe operating temperature of the iron is 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit. After rinsing out the quantum thermal straightener, finger dry the hair with a blow dryer before using the iron. Be extra careful when drying the hair to leave about a 10 to 20% moisture level in the hair. If too much moisture is left in the hair, the heat of the iron will generate steam, which could cause irritation to the skin. Or if the hair is too dry, the hair could be damaged. Be sure to preheat the iron for 1 minute. When moving the iron, do not apply excessive pressure, as this could cause damage to the hair. Do not touch the scalp with the iron, as it could cause flesh burns. Now we're ready to discuss the thermal process. Once you've dried the hair to the proper moisture level, comb and section the hair into T-partings. Starting at the nape of the neck, take 1/8 inch sections. These sections should not be longer than the length of the iron. Remember, the length of the hair determines the ironing technique. Because of the length of Jennifer's hair, we will divide her hair shaft into 3 locations: top, mid-shaft, and ends. For shorter hair, you may wish to divide the hair into 2 locations, top and ends. Keep the iron at least 1/2 to 3/4 inches away from the scalp. Starting near the root area, iron 1/3 of the hair shaft, the top location. Press, slide, and repeat 2 times for a total of 2 seconds. Then the mid-shaft location, press, slide, and repeat 2 times for a total of 2 seconds. Then the ends, press, slide, and repeat 2 times for a total of 2 seconds. Let's show this again. Starting near the root area, iron 1/3 of the hair shaft. Press, slide, and repeat 2 times for a total of 2 seconds per location. One more time. Press, slide, and repeat 2 more times. Remember, 2 seconds per location. Then, go to the next section and repeat this ironing technique. Do not maintain the iron in one place for any length of time, or hair breakage or burning may occur. Notice that our stylist is using a comb to direct the hair exiting the iron to prevent burning her fingers. You may also notice that the hair near the scalp is more resistant than the ends. It may be necessary to straighten that area more. Some steaming may be noticed during the procedure. Continue this procedure up to the top of the head. Avoid using clips for any length of time to pin the hair out of the way. Notice our stylist's technique. Keep a steady work pace. Before you know it, you'll be done. When thermal processing is complete, gently comb the hair as smooth and straight as possible with a wide tooth comb. Comb and section the hair into T-partings. Starting at the nape of the neck, make 3/4 inch partings across the section. Apply the quantum neutralizer, step 3, directly from the bottle. Evenly saturate the hair from root to ends with the quantum neutralizer. Remember, the quantum thermal straightener kit contains 2 8-ounce bottles of neutralizer. Because of Jennifer's hair length, we will use 1 full bottle. Comb the hair with a wide tooth comb while maintaining the hair as straight as possible to distribute the neutralizer evenly throughout the hair. Once the neutralizer is combed through the hair, process for 5 minutes and then thoroughly rinse out the neutralizer for another 5 minutes. Apply the quantum leave-in treatment, step 4, evenly throughout the hair right after rinsing. There is no need to towel dry the hair. This conditioner will leave the hair healthy and shiny. Jennifer's hair is now ready for styling. Remember to tell her not to shampoo her hair for 48 hours. Your client will come back to have her roots retouched. Therefore, you will have to know how to process the regrowth. To get started, prepare the client as if you were straightening the entire head of hair. Using a tint brush, apply the quantum thermal straightener, step 2, to the new growth area only, starting 1/2 inch from the scalp. After processing the hair for 5 minutes at room temperature, take a small strand of the treated hair and coil it around your index finger. If the coil opens, the hair needs additional processing. Repeat this test every 5 minutes until processing is complete, and perform this test at different places around the head: crown, back, sides, and top. Remember the different processing times? The maximum processing time for normal hair is 35 minutes. For resistant hair, the maximum processing time is 45 minutes. Processing times for hair tinted with 20 volume peroxide or hair highlighted 40% or less is 5 to 15 minutes max, using the color-treated formula. For our model, we needed about 30 minutes, and we used the normal resistant formula. When this test indicates that the processing is almost complete, comb the product through the remainder of the hair and process for an additional 3 minutes. On color-treated hair, using the color-treated formula, comb through the hair and process for an additional 2 minutes. Rinse the hair for 5 to 7 minutes with warm water to remove all of the quantum thermal straightener and perform the steps described in the thermal process section, primarily on the new growth, while passing the iron over the previously treated hair. Once that's done, perform the steps described in the neutralization section. Remember to recommend quantum products for use at home. We recommend your client use Quantum Moisturizing Shampoo, Quantum Moisturizing Conditioner, and Quantum Daily Moisturizer. All Quantum products have Equalizer 3, a special patented conditioning complex that smooths the cuticle to enhance shine and manageability, helps prevent damage as well as eliminates static and flyaway, and also improves hair texture and body. Remember Jennifer before the quantum thermal straightening process? Now look at her. She has silky, straight, healthy, and shiny looking hair. She won't have to work at keeping her hair straight every day. She'll be free of that everyday grind, and now you'll have a faithful client who will continue to come back to you for regrowth treatments. Quantum quality products for your salon: straightening, perming, cleansing, conditioning, styling, and finishing products. Superior performance tools for the salon professional.